The last time somebody asked me that, I'm very sure it was out of concern, but it was so heartbreaking. I stayed up almost all through the night. Like, I just stayed up. I prayed and all of those, but I had so many thoughts going through my mind. I'm like, wow, really? Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. And if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe because we're going to be doing a lot of digging in and a lot of talking. Today, in this section, we want to discuss things you shouldn't ask people for the love of for humanity. Please. I know sometimes we ask these questions out of concern and love, but most times the way we get it, the way the people you are asking these questions receive it, is not just helping. Yeah, because we are trying to look out for one another's emotional well-being and mental health. So here are 5 questions you shouldn't ask. You shouldn't ask people. Number 1, when are you going to get married? You see this very well. It's fine to be concerned about someone. I'm saying this not just in church. People ask these questions in church, and it can be very uncomfortable because what do you answer? Like, I don't manufacture husbands. If I did, I probably wouldn't be single. I would have been married a long time ago, right? So, but people ask questions like this, and they do it out of concern. But looking at it from the receiver's perspective, it can be very heartbreaking. I mean, you don't know what the person is going through. You don't know. Of course, you are concerned. We understand that. But the person wearing the shoe definitely feels it more than you do, right? So when you come out and look at somebody, wow, how are you doing? When are you getting married? Oh my goodness. Like, what is supposed to be the answer to that question? You get? So it's wrong. The last time somebody asked me that, just recently, it took me a lot of time before I could fall asleep. Like, I stayed up all through the night. I prayed. But you see those days of crying yourself to sleep? That wasn't the case that day. But I really stayed up. I was asking myself questions. Like, I was repeatedly asking myself these questions. Of course, I don't manufacture husbands. If I manufacture husbands, I wouldn't be single. So, and you can't just go to the market and buy a husband. So don't ask people when they're getting married. Brother, when are you getting a wife? It's, you can hold the person. I'm not saying you should not be concerned. You can bring it in as a conversation, like, because we want to discuss it, we are genuinely concerned. It's understandable. But when you ask those questions just randomly, like you're trying to be cordial, when you ask them as part of salutation, as part of greetings, it's embarrassing and it's not fair. It's not fair. So please, you can find another way to chip it in. Maybe during the conversation, one-on-one, you can chip it in. But coming to ask somebody when are you getting married, take it from me, single, Christian girl, single and in the church, it can be very devastating and heartbreaking. You don't want to do that to your beloved sister. We love you, all of you that are married. We celebrate you, definitely. Myself, I speak for one. I celebrate every marriage because I'm a product of marriage, yeah? So I celebrate every marriage. I celebrate you on your... I love you. I celebrate you on anniversaries every day, every year. But please, you can hold my hands. And I appreciate it when people do that. I have a couple of people in my own parish where I worship who would periodically hold my hands and start decreeing words of prayers and prophecies and be like, wow, this is love. And deep down in my heart, from the bottom of my heart, I am saying, God, please bless this person. God, may this person be celebrated too. God, lift this person up. God, give this person reasons to be celebrated. And yes, as you are praying for me, holding my hands, I am decreeing that you too will be celebrated. So please, for the love of God, let's not ask people when they are getting married, okay? All right, so that brings us to number 2. The second thing you should not ask people is when they are having a baby. Don't do that. I beg. Don't ask somebody when they will have a baby. I mean, it's even if people, because we've had cases of people deliberately deciding not to start reproducing or not to start having a family, like they say, start having a family. People can intentionally decide that. But even if that is the case, don't come asking them, when are you having a baby? You don't know the kind of fertility issues the person is battling and dealing with. Maybe the person is coming from a fertility hospital or clinic the day before and you're asking this person this question. It will bring the person asking questions about God. Oh, why is my own different? We do it in the society. It's wrong. It's wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't be concerned. I'm saying rather than ask the person, when are you having a baby, you can just pray that God will visit the person, yeah? I think that's a better way to go about it. And then when you see the person, decree into the person's life, you can actually see somebody and say, this year you will carry your baby. That kind of thing. It's better than when are you having a baby. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Remember, we're looking out for each other's emotional health. Number 3, please don't see somebody and say you're getting old. Don't say that. You're getting. Of course, everybody's getting old. When you are celebrating your birthday, people say, "How old are you now?" Right? Nobody says, "How young are you?" It's always, if somebody wants to know your age, the person will ask you, "How old are you?" So every day, every passing second and minute and hour and day, we get older. Yeah, I know some people age faster than the others, but don't see somebody and say you are looking old, you are getting old, you have gray hairs, you're getting old, you're looking tattered. Please don't do that. It's wrong. Don't do that. It could be health issues, it could be health challenges. Don't do that. Please, for the love of God. Remember, we are here to look out for one another. Don't do that. You can make compliments, you can recommend diets, exercise, anything, but please remember, you can bring this in as a conversation, seated with the person, discussing it with the intention of bringing or preferring solutions, not asking it randomly or just saying it randomly. It could be received as an insult or body shaming, or body negativity. It's the wrong energy, guys. It's the wrong vibe. Don't do it, please. Sama, Ejo, don't do that. Number 4, you are getting fat. Hey, hey, what are you eating? See your cheek. I know you are excited. The person probably added weight out of after having a baby. The person added weight, or maybe the person was just on a diet, or the person was something changed about the person. The person's environment changed, or the person's mood changed, or the person is more. I don't know it. Or the person is stressed. When I say stress, people don't know that stress actually can make people gain weight. Stress can do that. Maybe that will be another topic for another day. But stress can maybe the person is stressed. It could be health issues. It could be a health condition and the person is gaining weight uncontrollably. And then you come into the person, first thing you do is throw it in. You're looking fat or you're gaining weight. People don't say you're looking fat anymore. They've changed it to you're gaining weight or you've added. Please, for the love of God, say something else. Compliment the person's look. Compliment the person's skin. Compliment the person's color. Compliment the person's wears or the person's hair or any other thing. Just compliment. Then, if you really, really want to bring it in or you want to show concern, you can sit the person down or have that conversation with the intention of providing solution. With the intention of providing solution. And that brings us to the 5th one, the last but definitely not the least. Please, just like the number 4, do not tell people you're looking thin, you're looking slim. Don't do that. Let the slim breathe. Like I said, it could be mental issues, it could be anything can be responsible for that. And the last thing you want to do is throw it in, throw it right at the person's face. It's wrong. Come on, we're looking out for one another. Thank you very much for watching all of this. Please drop your comments on the comment section and feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And yes, love yourself the way you are. Do things to get yourself improved. Do things to get yourself to look better. And help yourself. Do things to change your position for better. Change your situation for better, right? And help yourself look good. Exercise, feed right, feed well. Take the right amount of rest and sleep. Drink lots of water and look your best. And let that joy come from inside of you. That's the best one. Let the joy come from inside of you. Until the next time, please remember to tell somebody what Jesus is doing in the neighborhood. Until the next time, I remain Chinenye. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.